a lot of rumblings that Becky Lynch may be on her way back. She did an interview recently, admitted that the way her run ended in WWE recently, early this year, that's not going to be how it ends for her career. And we all know she's a mother now. That's pretty prioritizing that. And there were various reports that they did have contract talk when a contract expired early this year, and maybe it seemed like she didn't get the offer she wanted, and fairly took some time off and maybe waits till she gets what a lot of people think will be the biggest contract for a female wrestler of all time. And there's thoughts that based off of this recent interview, what she said, maybe she's already signed it. A lot of talk about bringing in big names for that Netflix debut. She was already on Raw. It makes a lot of sense for her to be on board and be ready for that. But the big question is, when she comes back, who should she be feuding with? I mean, she's going to probably be on Raw. So let's take out the SmackDown options. I threw out some names here. Sonya Deville and her crew, maybe that's one way to go. That's an interesting one because Becky and Zoe have a little history. Obviously, you can go Liv Morgan, but we kind of already saw that. To go back to that when we've already just had a long Liv Morgan Rhea Ripley feud, I feel like doesn't really help Liv. She needs to go in another direction, something fresh. Maybe if they want to revisit that, she has to get through Raquel and Becky as like they've done with a lot of big enforcers for heel bad guys for a long time. You got to get through them before you get to the final boss kind of thing. We saw with MJF and Wardlow for years. Or the one I thought about is because they used her really well to start, and she's really just fizzled because there's so much talent. She got lost in the shuffle. Maybe she comes back and goes heel because, gosh, she has so much talent, is a heel Lyra Valkyria. And it makes sense. She's Irish. She's the new breed Irish star. Becky's the old breed Irish star. She's such a talented wrestler. The matches should be good. What do you feel? Who should Becky be feuding with when she finally makes a return?
Totally with you on Lyra. I love Lyra. I think she's uber talented and has all the tools to be a big player here. Whatever Becky's return is, I think needs to involve Lyra, and it could be a combination of the people that you mentioned, have her maybe team up with Lyra to go after Sonya Deville and Zoe Stark, and that could be a fun little feud. One scenario I like is that maybe have Becky come back and elevate Lyra by proxy, so where it's now you got Raquel and Liv, maybe Becky feuds with Raquel and helps Lyra get to the next level to go after Liv. That could be a fun feud, and it doesn't even have to end with a title change, as much as I would love it. It can end with, Becky making promises to help elevate Lyra. Lyra comes up short. All of a sudden, Lyra gets frustrated and turns heel. Now you have Lyra versus Becky leading up to Mania. A scenario like that would be a lot of fun, and it could be a real good passing of the torch moment for Becky to Lyra for a lot of the similarities that you mentioned. I don't think it's too far off to think that Lyra could be like the next coming, not necessarily to the grand scale that Becky got to with the man, but in terms of a linchpin of the division, an anchor that they can lean on, Lyra has the potential to do so. And Becky giving her that moment to really elevate her to the next level, whatever the case may be, makes all the sense in the world.
You're really making me jealous with these great storyline ideas. Now back-to-back 2 segments. Please knock it off. Stop it. I'm the star of the show. I'm supposed to have the great ideas. Damn it.